And that's why many marry, and 1 month after marriage say, was that the blue prince I married? Was that the beautiful woman that I married? And it comes from the kind of expectations we project that the biggest frustrations will come. So maybe our task is to regard now, to help our students to love the church, to engage with it, to support it, and to work for a betterment through remaining in it, not walking away. Walking away doesn't help anybody. We go with our own problems, and the church remains with its own problems. So, in this way, we may help to ensure a future in which the scandals to which I have alluded earlier will never happen again, and the church may reclaim a valued and ethical voice in Irish society. And finally, the final point would be inclusivity. And here I think, let me say a word about inclusivity, just briefly. Crescent, in the late 1960s, moved from being a fee-paying secondary school to a comprehensive, and fees in Pt.5, Galway, were also abolished at this time. In our 3 fee-paying schools, we have established ambitious bursary programs. In other words, there is a great effort going on in Ireland to open our education to everyone, so that there are no excluded, because this is the problem of the times now. We want to include everyone. In Jesuit education at the very beginning, the School of Messina that I spoke about before was free. At the time, it was free education, and Ignatius was very keen on that. So now I think there are great efforts being made to open access to our educations to all. The issue is, for us, is not free or fee. The issue for us is being able to deliver quality education that is person-centered, gospel-centered to all. And we don't want to compromise on that. Here in Limerick, the teachers at Crescent have shown a huge commitment to inclusivity. Your care of all students, and especially of students who come from more difficult backgrounds, has been extraordinary, and often at personal cost to yourselves. You have encouraged, you have challenged, you have given time, energy, and commitment. Thank you very much for that. This is a difficult thing. Thank you very much. You exemplify what we consider best in Ignatian care for people. Education has the power to transform lives for the better, but only if the educators really share the vision and the vocation. You do that here, day after day in Crescent. Perhaps it is appropriate for me now to mention Shane Geoghegan, a young past student of Crescent, someone full of life and energy and generosity, who was killed so tragically last year. Those destructive forces in our society must never go unchallenged and must be defeated. I offer my condolences and support to his family, and I thank Father Jim Ma, who I am told conducted the very moving funeral liturgy. It is time to end. You have been very patient. I want you to know how much I rejoice with you on this occasion of the Crescent sesquicentenary, marking 150 years of outstanding service to education in Limerick and for the country as a whole. This work is an eloquent symbol of our profound faith in the great goodness and the rich talents of young people as the hope for the future in every age. They face many pressures in the modern world. You hear daily about the dangers of drug abuse, consumerism, issues around sexuality, and even the temptation to doubt the infinite value of their lives. But what we don't hear enough about, and what is most important to emphasize, is their wonderful enthusiasm for life, their creativity, their freedom to initiate and explore and make new things happen. In them, the world moves forward to new frontiers in its journey. It is our great privilege as educators or parents to accompany them in these precious years of growth and to help them to accomplish the fullest possible flourishing of their talents. for God's greater glory. Such accompaniment remains one of our highest priorities as the Society of Jesus pursues its mission in the 21st century. Thank you. It is a pleasure for me to be here and to feel and see at first hand this energy and vitality I have talked about. May your work and your efforts continue to be blessed in the years ahead. Bannock Dei Orif Golea.
Thank you very much, Father General. We are very much working against the clock. I wouldn't dare to be bold enough to try to make a formal response. We have a very small token that we'd like to present you with, a very small token of our appreciation for your visit here. This is a place of growth, and as you know, growth needs to be fed. Your visit feeds us. The work that's done by Father Provincial and all the Jesuits, Brian Flannery and those who support us in our work here in the school feeds the growth that goes on and enables us to continue producing or adding to that beautiful image that you gave us this morning, to the nest of hope that we're engaged in here. We don't produce people of the book. We don't produce people of the manual. Some of the ladies and gentlemen in front of me here are testament to that. The imagination is alive and kicking in Crescent, and it's because we are supported in our work by Father Dardis and others, and that we get the nurture that you bring with your visit. A very small token of our appreciation. The Board of Management under Richard's guidance commissioned a special publication honouring the history of the school, and in particular the history of the people of this school, those smiling faces that you spoke about. And Tony White, who was centrally involved in editing it, has made sure that it has turned into something that the school is so proud of. And so we're delighted, pre-publication and before it goes on sale to all the people here who will be dying to get a copy of it for Christmas, we'd like to present you with a very special copy of it, Father General.